Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob, and I call myself Sansomi. And we have a couple of games to go through here. We did go out with the cup last episode against Norwich. Very pleased to have reached all the way to the 5th round. Gave us some money, and hopefully we can now start to build up a real title race here in the last couple of games that we have left. And we're going to start the race against Wrexham today. So let's just jump through and go into that game, I guess. And it's going to be interesting to see if we can get back on track now to play good in the league, that we don't have any more issues when it comes to the FA Cup. We don't have to think about the FA Cup anymore because we're out of it, so to speak. But trying not to think about the FA Cup when we're talking about it all the time is, of course, not the right way to go about it. But yeah, Jude is actually really in the need of a rest, and same goes for Huys. So I think I'm gonna give them the opportunity to rest really good out there. Let's give Finn assist and then just take him out of the team entirely. Jude, I'm gonna take him out of the team as well, and give Bojang, because he's been complaining that he wants to be sold, and I think he's got some potential. The thing is that since look at that potential abilities, he has a star player potential, so yeah, there is potential, but as I said before, I think I need to be a professional club before I can develop these players into superstars. And of course we want Charlie Wiggett back in the team, and let's just use Evan Gums as the substitute because I think he's made a better impression on me than. So this is the team. I guess we're just gonna have to play like this. I don't want to use him as a stopper. I think he should be a defender as well. Now they're lining up. Let's see how this works out. And he's not fully fit. Well, he's going to be playing anyway. Gladwin will take over there once he gets tired. So let's hope we can get 3 points here today, because we need to start winning in the league if we want to try and get that first place. We can't continue to do bad games in the league. But as I said, we have to do without our best player, which is Jude, and with our second best player, in my mind. But here we go, 1-0 Welling United. Starting off in good fashion. That's good. And it is Caleb that scored that goal. A player that we constantly get criticized for not playing in the position that the club wants him to play in. And look at that. If we can keep this up, we're top of the table, lads. Boys and girls. Here's Andrews. And there was a player called with the name Anderson. Mr. Anderson. M. Anderson. Matthew Anderson. But the M could stand for Mr. instead, and then it's a little matrix about it. Mr. Anderson. Terenzi. Come on. Gardner, Terenzi's back here now again. Can you get the ball in? And it's into... Well, it's the defender getting it. We have been the better team, but we do know that we are vulnerable in these counter-attacks. But I think we should be glad that he shot from that distance. And yeah, keeping it 1-0 after 40 minutes. Let's hope that we can win this game and get 3 points out of this. And yeah, would be nice if we could win the division. And yeah, I'm gonna go with still room for improvement, because we have played okay, but I can understand that there's still room for us to play even better. Now Caleb is tired. I think I'm gonna have to put in Gladwin there. I'm gonna do that. That also means that I can't take away Bojang, because I have taken what's his name? I used Gladwin here on the right side. And let's see what happens here now then. Well, I could take him off. I could play with Jake Fisher there. But I really don't want to use Jake Fisher on the midfield. I want to try to get him to be a striker. Oh, good save by Jason Steele there. We were really... Whew, that was close. You know, Corey Andrews going out this game. We don't have... Oh, he's on the bench. He's from the FA Cup. He's on... We have no striker to be substituted here. That's a bad thing. Here's Bojang. Here's Andrews. And this... Oh, Andrews keeps the ball. They tried to steal it from him 2 times. Here's Gardner. Back to Azaz. Oh, crap. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Holy crap. Oh, thank you, Steele. We need these 3 points, because we really want to win the division, and we want to win it as early as possible if we can. Oh, that's good. Good, good, good. But Ben Gladwin gets injured as well, so I have no player to put into that position. That's not good. I could use Corey Andrews, but I have no striker to put in then. So how do I do this? Maybe I'll take in Evan Gumps instead of, and I put him right in the middle there. I'm even going to give him like that, and then we go Andrews taking that position, or maybe he can play out there instead as an inside forward. No, he's better as a winger in an attack situation. And then we have Flahaven playing solo up front as an advanced. Let's see if this can work. Let's see if this will help or be... Maybe there are too many defenders and that will mess things up. Or maybe this is just what we need to keep that goalless Wrexham. 1,472 spectators or attendance today. That's good. And we win the game. 3 new points for us. Good. And we're top of the table again, lads. Boys and girls. I know I'm saying boys and girls every time after I said lads, because I know I'm not assuming that it's boys or men that are looking. It's just an expression But then I thought of the thought runs through my head and saying, hello, there could be women looking at this episode. And I go, yeah, sure, there could be, but the chances are pretty slim. But yeah, I guess I have to up my game and say boys and girls. Well, nowadays it doesn't really matter what you say because you're always wrong whatever you say, so it doesn't really matter. But let's hope that we can get a trophy for the Vanarama National League here. That would be tremendous, and that would be outstanding. Now we have an entire week of rest here to wait upon. That's good. Ben Gladwin getting injured for 6 weeks was of course not very good. But yeah, as long as we can rest our players, it's not going to be the end of the world. So, but yeah, it's not going to be fun either, so to speak. We are going to miss him. But now we have an entire week where we can rest and train, and hopefully the team will be fully fit and we can play all the best players in the next game, even Huis and Jude, and we can get on with hopefully starting to win for real again, and keep this. If we can keep this up until the end of the season here now, we would be very happy. Because it would be very cool if we could run away with the title as well here. We've been struggling because of the FA Cup, I feel. It isn't, of course, 100% sure, but we've had to put in a lot of reserve players, and we don't have that strength, we don't have that depth in the club. So yeah, that's been a bit of a problem, of course. But yeah, what can I say? It's been important to go through in the FA Cup. So, and it's interesting and fun that we are still able to be. Yeah, if we now focus completely on the league, which we can do, we have a good chance of winning this division, and that is of course something very, very interesting. Stockport County getting a lot of players into this team of the week. We only got Jason Steele, but he did play good for us, so that's good. And Harry Brethwithel has trained well, so we're going to praise him. But as you can see, not much is happening. Of course, I want to put money into the training ground and stuff like that as well, but I feel that it's more important, first of all, to become a professional club so that we have all the training times, so that we can train all these 3 times a day, and that is the most important. After that, we of course want to improve both the real training ground and the youth training ground, because we want to be able to get up youth players as well, our own youth players, not just try to find them from the Premier League and so on and so forth. But that takes money. So, of course, I think it's a bit strange that we don't have any sponsorship from our local stores or something like that. I mean, I don't see us getting millions of pounds in sponsorship, but a couple of £1,000 would be quite a a normal thing to get from the local stores or something like that. So that's a bit weird, but yeah, whatever. I guess we'll have to do without sponsorship for now, but hopefully we'll get some if we play good enough for long enough. Close games between those, but we have another week of rest before we're going to face Filder, so we're going to be able to have the best team now this time, and we're going to have our best teams against Filder. As long as nobody gets sent off or injured or something like that, we're going to be able to have our best teams in both these games, and that would of course be a very good thing for us. And yeah, I'm just hoping that we can get there. So game's going to be saved here as well. I don't have much to say about Barnet. I don't know much about them. I don't know if we play them, how many times we played them before. Maybe we should go in and see how our past meeting with them have been. I mean, we need to have at least one earlier in the season. So let's go in here. Let's go Barnet. Let's go past meeting. And we have actually faced them 3 times before. We've never lost against them. We have 2 winnings and 1 draw. So let's hope that we can get another win here, because this is really cool that we have been able to do this, I must say. I hope you do enjoy the new size of the letters and everything. Hopefully you see the game a lot better now than you did before. Let's see. Now we don't want to miss out on Jake Fisher on the bench there. Jude is going to come back. Huys is going to come back. And he's also going into the team, of course. And we have the best defense. We really could use some new defenders when we look upon this, but I know that there is potential in this player. It's just that I don't have the ability or the training ground or the professional status to really make him blossom, because I'm pretty sure there is some huge talent in this, and it also shows here that he has a huge potential. So yeah, that's a shame, but yep, we can't do any more than we are. And then we have Neil Flahaven, Corey Andrews as a striker, and we have Jake Fisher on the bench now, so that he can come in as a striker if it's needed. So yeah, let's get into this game and hope that we can beat Barnet again for the 3rd time. And I'm not going to go in hard in tackles. Let's pump up our fists here. And yeah, let's go with the game. Let's see what we can do in this game then. We're playing at home against Barnet. Good with home games. We can earn a little bit of money. Not much in the league, but some. Wiggett. Gardner. Jude running here. Flahaven. Andrews. Ooh! Great save by their goalkeeper. Here's Hughes. Floats the ball in, and nobody close to that one. And I was afraid they were going to counter-attack there, but that counter-attack was not much. Didn't lead to anything that we could see anyway. It's very weird. Now we have equalized in possession. They're taking over in possession again, but we have the shots. 6-2 shots and 7 shots and 2 on target, while they only have 1 shot. So very weird numbers there. But it's quite an even game. Now they even have 55% possession. And now they're lining up with shots, so they're getting close to a goal here, I guess. Ooh, good save. Oh, that ball was flipping around on that area. There's Andrews. Jude. Come on, more pace, Jude. Oh, crap, he couldn't get the ball in. Terenzi didn't get an opportunity to do anything. Wiggett. Jude Ubaje. Jude Ubaje gets it out to Terenzi. He floats it in and there. Oh. Briswithel. He floats it in and there's Flahaven and there's Andrews! Andrews! What a great ball by Briswithel. I can understand that they want to steal him from me as well. Great ball in there, and we are getting there. We're keeping our first position. I can feel that we do miss Oscar Thorne, even if it's not, he didn't score very much this season. But we've had some major issues and some major problems to get the team to work up front without him. Flahaven hasn't scored anywhere near the amount of goal that he scored when Oscar Thorne was in the team, and I don't think that Corey Andrews has either. So that's of course a major problem. But then we just have to hope that they find a situation. Oh crap! That's a good attack by Barnett. Chadwick. It's not Luke Chadwick, is it? Luke Chadwick got to be dirt old. That's Billy Chadwick, yes. Luke Chadwick was an old youth player in United. I think it was in the 90s that he was a youth player in United, so he really shouldn't be able to play. Well, he could play. He'd be in his 50s or something, 40s, 50s. But, yeah. Be in the age of Ryan Giggs or something. Come on, we need to win. We can't just draw here. Let's take out Flahaven and put in Jake Fisher today then. And Oscar Terenzi has been really bad, and we have Joe Bennett on the bench, so let's put Joe Bennett in then. Their goalkeeper has going to give a goal kick. Can we steal that ball? Yes, we can. Here's Fisher. Jake Fisher gets the ball into Andrews. Oh! Good save by their goalkeeper, I must say. But I don't like it. Here's the corner. Oh, how did I end up on Jason Steele there? I was way out in the left side down here. Here they come. Don't. Good. And I think I need to do another change. I don't know. I think it's going to be Gardner. I'm going to put in Azaz there. Floats the ball in, and no, we couldn't get that one. Here they come again. Walker, please don't score. Ooh. Who was that? Was that Wiggett? I can't find out now, but I think it was either Charlie Higgins or Wiggett or who. Well, they are closer to scoring than we are, so we're not going to pull away this time, I guess. Crap. I wanted to win this. No, only a draw. 1,500 in attendance. We could only manage up a draw, and that wasn't good enough. We should be winning these games because we're going to win the table. We want to end up in that position, and if we are going to end up in that position, we need to win that kind of games. Next game is against Filde, so that's another important game. We have a week of rest until we get there, which is good because our players was pretty tired. But yeah, Barnett holds out for a draw. That wasn't Edison with one of the players to make a real difference. Good. Let's hope he's developing down there. All of these players are tired or jaded and needed to rest. I don't know what to do about that at the moment. Anderson, Malmö FF boss Daniel Anderson was seen at suggested to the media. Anderson was watching. Harry Brithwhistle is another one. Malmö FF is another one that is interested in Harry Brithwhistle. Holy crap. Halifax Town fall into National League North South. So they are the first team to... They haven't gotten any points since I met them. Still 15 points, that's all. So yeah, they're having real problems. We having some minor issues. We want to end up first. One end up top of the tables, but we need to play better than we did against Barnet to do that. But other than that, I think we can be happy about our season as well. Incredible. We have had an incredible transformation through the seasons, and I would say, I don't know if something interesting that we could do is actually go in here and go to the very first season and our very first game and see, is there anybody left? There is Toby Egan. Stern Irvine, wonder how it goes for him. Scott Dow, we know where he is. Nathan Green, yes, he was a good player for us a long time. Darren Oldoker. So, Toby Egan, the only player that is left since we started out the first game here anyway. And it doesn't seem like anybody's left from the second game either. No. I don't think there is anybody left more than Toby Egan, to be honest. I think he's the only player that is left. Let's go in and see how Stern Irvine is doing. He's still in Notts County though. Contracted until 26. How's his career been doing? Not that good. So still his best season is this season though, but it's marginal better than he did when he played for us. So that's interesting. Actually, let's see, wasn't there somebody else that we were? Nope, nobody else. Nathan Green perhaps. He's an unemployed scout nowadays. All right. Not very good at judging either ability or potential, so I wouldn't like to have him as a scout, but yeah. Interesting to see that so many players have left and that we have signed so many new players since then. And of course, interesting to see that Toby Egan's still here, and I still have faith in Toby Egan, but it's just that I have what should I say? He's still manager for Manchester United, Solskjaer. All right, good for him. But I still have faith in him to become our first team goalkeeper. It's just that Jason Steele at the moment is a better goalkeeper, more experienced and everything. And yes, sooner or later, I know I'll have to change that. I'll have to try and get him into something somewhere, so that that he gets to play or he won't develop and he won't stay. Now I think he's still contracted the entire next season as well, maybe even a season after that, to be honest. Let's say Toby Egan, he's to 26, so he's got 2 years left on his contract. That's good. Evan Gumps, yeah, that's right. I should try and prolong his contract. And those two players, I can't do much about them. But Evan Gumps is a player that I would like to try and get to stay. So let's offer him a contract. Fringe player will be okay. I wonder what kind of existing contract. He has 240, 575 there. Well, yeah, I could live with that. I'll give you a 3-year contract, and he's happy about that. Promotion raise with 30%. That is a lot of money if we gain promotion, but I think I want him to stay. So let's have a look at other players. Jessup, I'm trying to get rid of you. And Dylan, I think I'm leaving you behind as well. Pinkington was a player that I was thinking that I might be keeping, but nah, it doesn't look like it. I guess he has a very high potential, but I don't think he can reach it at this club since we can't, since we are not professionals. 240 per week, from 75 to 240. That's a really, I'm going to walk away from that because that's way too much of a wage gap and way too much of a gamble since he's not that great. Nathan Udua, I think it has done his in this club. Jamil Matt as well. So yeah, I'm happy that if we can get Gump to sign, that's a win for us. So let's keep this rolling and let's get into the next league game, which is away against Filder. And they are just beneath us. We need to keep winning. Oh, I want to reach 1 million. I know it's going to be hard, but yeah, I wish we can get there. But yeah. I guess the transfer window for us is ending pretty soon as well. I'm not going to sign any players that I know of. Maybe I go into... I am actually... This is the last game. Broccoli is the last game, isn't it? For this episode. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to have a look at what we played here today. We played Wrexham, we played Barnet, we're going to have Fulda, and then we're going to have Brackley Town. And at this day is the day where the transfer deadline is. So there might be something that I might be looking into in between these two games. We never know. Maybe some of the players that I try to get on free transfer, maybe some of them are interested in getting to us. I mean, why do you want to go on loan when you're playing week out and week in? That's not nice. I'm not going to do anything about their international duty. They can go on international duty, even though it might not be in the best of times that they do it, but yeah. Charlie Savage, that's the Manchester United player that I had a small thing that I wanted to buy him, but he's now contracted until 26 with Boston United. And pressure is building as Brithwithel is looking to force his way out of the club. That's not good. I don't want to lose him. He's an important player, but you know what? I can't. If I get a lot of money for them, I don't care. But the problem is that a player like, should I say, yeah, I'm not going to be talking too much about that. A player like Oscar Thorne is 1 in a million. It's not going to happen for a very long time, if ever, that we get 400,000 for a player, as long as we're down here, that's for sure. So yeah, we're going to have to do without Bristwittle, because he's going to he's one of the players playing for his national side as well. So yeah, so we're gonna have a top of the table clash here against Filde, which is of course an interesting thing, but yeah, I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this game. We're gonna have to do without, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. No, the international doesn't start from the next game, so we're going to be able to play this game with Bristwittle as well, so that's good. It's a hard name to pronounce, that Bristwittle. So Harry, I try to keep it at Harry, but yeah, it's Bristwittle that shows up all the time. Maybe I should come up with some short names for them all. Trying to name them, give them small names that they could be called. But yeah, like Ulud, yeah, Ulud, and all their names is very short. But Caleb could name him. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah. Here we go. We are. We were able to play the same team, and we have nobody outside. It's the best team we can put on the pitch, I guess. It feels like it. So let's do this. I don't know why Gardner has lost half a star there. He's not getting that old, is he? 31. He's losing a bit of his dribble, but yeah. Let's get on with this game. Let's see what my lads can do against Filde. If we can stay top of the table, that would be brilliant. But it will, of course, take a lot out of us. And yeah, we need to play good today in order to do that, of course. But winning this game would mean so much for the title race, I must say. But here they come. Come on, get the ball away from him. Get the ball away from my... Ooh. That was weird. We need to play better. Come on. For God's sake. Come on, Welling. We've actually had a shot on goal, which they have now as well. We have 2 shots on goal. So we have been, but we don't have the possession. But that possession is constantly at the opponent's side, which is very, very weird. Even if we are sometimes the better team, we don't have the possession. The opponents have. Here's a ball for Andrews to run with, but he gets stuck in some way, and here's Jude, and he scores! Jude makes his 4th goal of the season. A very important goal, I must say, or could be at least a very important goal, because winning this game would put us up a couple of steps closer to the trophy, or to the title of this division. It's been a long, hard road to travel through to get to where we are. It's been a good season 4 so far, and we have at least one episode left after this one. I don't really know how to say it any better, but if we are champions after the next episode, we're going to prolong that episode and play the 2 last game as well in that episode. So if we, after 4 games in the next episode, find ourselves being champions of this division, we're going to be added the last 2 games and we're going to end the season in the next episode. But if there's still a chance that we're going to end up in a playoff, we're going to save the last 2 games and play them, and then the playoffs, and then the season is over. So there might only be 1 last episode left, and there might be 2. And yeah, this is a close game, and the players looks all right at the moment. But it's an even game, and I think I'm going to be taking out and putting in Jake Fisher there. Let's give him an opportunity to try and improve and try to prove himself to be good for us. Let's hope he can come in and perhaps put a goal in or something, because I don't like to have just 1 goal in the lead. My opponents generally always end up getting at least 1 chance at scoring at the very end of the game, and that would be a catastrophe if they score 1-1 here now after us. Yeah, here we go. But will we be able to score? Yes! Yes! And it's Jude again! It's Jude again, making it 2-0. And there we have it. We win this top fight, and we are another step closer to the win of this winning this division. Oh my God! It's been a fantastic season so far, and to top it off with a league win here would be just remarkable. The worrying thing is, of course, can we, with these players, have any chance at doing anything but fight for survival the next season in League 2? That will be a very interesting and learning experience that will be hard to muster up and to compare with. But yeah, I think we've been really good here. And even though it's only going to be 2 days between these, I think I'm going to be squeezing in all the same players in the next game. I don't care. Now the risk is, of course, injuries. That's something that I do care about. But other than that, I just want us to win. We have we should win against Brackley Town. And that's why I want to use my best players as well, because I don't want to end up losing out in such a situation. And Evan Gumps signed a new contract, which is good for us. He's not having a huge wage. It's only 250, and so yeah, I think that's a good signing. It's a good thing that he signs for us like that, I believe. So yeah, let's move on here. Let's get to that last game of this episode, the Brackley Town game. And yeah, Welling Egan played well in the under 23 draw against Maidstone United. Interesting and important, since I do want him to continue to develop and become our future first choice. I do believe that he has the potential to be just as good as Jason Steele. I just don't believe he's there at the moment. So I need to keep him where he is. So yeah, that's just the way it is. Brackley Town, the next game. They're 19th in the league. So interesting if we can get a win against them. And it will put us a step closer to winning this division, which is my main goal now, of course, before anything else. For fuck's sake, you can't complain, all of you. Yeah, but you're contracted for quite some time more, so Uluf von Wach facing uncertain future. Yeah, I want to get rid of him, to be honest, but I don't know if he's on that unwanted list. Let's have a look at if he is there. No, we haven't put him in that category, but I think I'm going to do that now, to be honest. So he is transfers listed, so of course we should be putting him in the unwanted list, and we want to sell him at any price. So yeah, let's do that, and then we go back in here and we have a look at the unwanted list, and now he's there. Not started yet, but yeah, let's get on with the game. Let's get into the Brackery game. Scout meeting. Charlie Savage again. Oh, I don't know why. Keep scouting him then. Let's get all the numbers on him. Eddie Beach. Yeah, that's the goalkeeper that I wanted to see if... Not the goalkeeper that I wanted, but a goalkeeper that seems to have some future. But I don't know if he's better than Toby Egan or not, so I'm not going to do anything about that for now. I'm just going to have to see who they releases, or if they release them all, I'm going to try and sign them all perhaps, and so on and so forth. Harry Brithwithel is away, and we're going to play Dylan there. I think Uludare is better, but Uludare is not somebody that I want to keep, so yeah. Now Caleb is tired. Do we have anybody that can play on the right side now that Ben Gladwin is out of it? We do have Ryan Trevitz, but he's also tired, so that wouldn't be a good substitution. We do have Nathan Uduware. Let's put him... You know what? I'm gonna... Where is he? Where is he? There he is. I'm going to right click so he's substitute number 10, so that we can reach the players quick and easy when we want to go. And the players that are in need of rest, I don't care. We want to win this game, and if we want to win, we need to use our best players. We can't continue to try and get something, but yeah. It's gonna... I am, of course, risking losing out our players and it ending up even worse. Maybe they get injuries that will keep them out for the rest of the season, and we could just drop very quickly in the league table. But some of the things when it comes to football down here, it's taking risks, and so we are taking a risk here. But Let's hope that it will be worth it. Let's hope that there won't be any injuries, but that we will be able to score a couple of goals here and win this game. But here they come. Come on. They shouldn't be. Oof. Thank you. He was way off when he finally shot. But here they come again. What the hell? Jason Steele, at least he catch that ball. Hoisted it up towards Flanahaven. Here's Flanahaven. And no. Gets it back to... And here's Andrews getting it back. And Jade. And there's Andrews! And now the only question is, was he offside or not? He was not. So 1-0 to Welling. Good, 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 good. Let's keep this up, lads. Let's score a couple of more goals, and then I can start to take out some of the players that was tired. Like Jude, if I could score 1 or 2 more goals before half time, I'm not going to let Jude play in the second half because I'm going to rest him. And I guess the player that's going to be giving that opportunity will be Jake Fisher. Here we steal the ball. Muir gets it to Jade, to Terenzi. And Terenzi just hoisted up towards Edwards. But the defense have a good clearance of that. There's Dylan finding Jude. Jude finding Andrews. Can Andrews find the ball into the... And here's Jude, and it's 2-0! Boom! Booyah! 2-0 against Brackley here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's continue with this. And, yeah. He's doing a really good job, Jude. He's playing really well today. He and Corey Andrews. So, yeah, let's hope that we can squeeze in 1 more goal before half-time. If we can do that, Jake Fisher is going to play the entire second half on that left wing instead of Jude, so that we can rest Jude, so that he can be fit for fight in the next game as well. Here he gets it in, and there, ooh, Farhaven. So close to making it 3-0. But I think I need that third goal to feel secure enough to let Jake Fisher take his position. So we're going to play the second half. We're going to start the second half with him on the pitch as well. Good. I must say that I'm very, very pleased with that loan, the Jude loan. I think that is probably the best loan I've done in these entire 4 seasons with Welling United. Even better than Tom Stacks, I must say. He's been brilliant for us, Jude. Not taking anything away from Tom Stacks, he was very good. It was very important for us to reach to this division and to be able to sign the players that I've been able to sign because we reached this division. And here it's a penalty. If we score this penalty, I'm going to change Jude and give Jake Fisher a chance to play on that position. And we don't score! What in God's name? Missing a penalty, that's not good. That can change the entire game just because making a mistake like that. So that wasn't good. Holy crap on a cracker. I really should do some changes here because there's loads of players here now getting really tired. That could be a dangerous thing. You know what? It's time. I need him in the next game, Jude. And I'm going to need Hoyes in the next game, so let's put him in. And I'm going to need Muir in the next game, so let's put Gums in there as well. 3 changes. Hopefully we can keep keep the scoreline, maybe even create a chance or two or something. Here's Azaz, here's Dylan. He gets it forward. Andrews cannot reach that one, that's for sure. So it looks like it's going to end 2-0. 874 spectators or attendance, that's all. Very low amount of people on the arena here. I don't know why Welling United has an arena that can take in 4,500 when we have, it needs to be a FA Cup game against teams in the championship for it to be filled with people. So, but yeah, who knows? We do have room to grow, so to speak, and we are back with a 6-point lead that we had in the beginning of the season. If I'm not mistaken, when we had played around 20 games. So yeah, now we're a 6-point lead again, and we are finished with this episode. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if the next 4 games can be winnings, because if we win those 4 games, I think we have a very good chance that we are going to win this league already at that moment. So, and if that moment, if we win it at that moment, we are going to play the last 2 games as well, of course. So yeah, let's see what the news is before we end this episode. A lot of tired players and so on and so forth. So yeah, I don't know what to say now more than do like, subscribe, stay safe and have fun, and I'll see you in the next episode. And let's hold our thumbs that we can win this division. So bye 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 bye.